Nature's Hours. I'm Vic. I'm here today again with Zia and with Lucy. Today it's a holiday, so we're planning to go on the Wisperstrasse, a beautiful winding road through the Taunus mountains. First up, we're here now in Bad Schwalbach at the Kurpark. It's a very famous place for very good fresh air and thermal bath. That's why you have that word Bad in the front. Bad means bath, so Bad Schwalbach, like Wiesbaden, Bad Camberg, and so forth. So here we are at the Kurhaus, the original spa house here in Bad Schwalbach. It's a beautiful day today, 24 degrees Celsius. And especially here in the mountain, it's fresh air, cool air, so it's just enjoyable. See ya! So we're here now having a stroll in this Kurpark. It's quite long, we won't go all the way. Just around the corner. This is a place where people who come for a spa after the treatments in the hot water and massage therapists, then they come here for a stroll and to relax. There are many places here in Germany who have those places. Bad Camberg, Bad Soden, Wiesbaden, name it. Germany is famous for spas. Probably has to do also with the geothermal nature of Germany. A lot of hot springs. Here we have a beautiful alley, beautiful tall trees, and it's beautiful. This is the first time I see a bench so high. Look at that.
It's too high. It's for the giant.
Nice to rest here, huh?
Oh yeah.
Under those big trees. Relaxing.
We're just relaxing here because in the house is too hot now.
So we're sitting here on this high bench. Actually, it is the only high bench around. The other ones have the regular height. And that's why there's a sign right here behind us. Hier baumeln Seele und Beine, which means here dangle the soul and the legs. Here you have plants used for therapeutical purposes, but also for the kitchen. Here you can learn about those plants. Oregano. Estragon. Even the bees are happy. Bohnenkraut. Thyme. And right here we have a bee house. Look at that, a hive. It's what you call an insect hotel, made especially for bees, but also for other insects, so they can find a hive to build. And they're very important insects. Without bees in the world, they would die of hunger, would have no fruits, no vegetables. They're the ones who help out the pollination. This plant with those huge leaves is called the greater burdock, or big burdock, one of the healthiest of all plants here in the region. You can eat those leaves as salad, The roots are very, very healthy for different purposes. This is not anymore known nowadays, but this is a very, very good plant. Riesenkletter. So, what's here?
You can drink that. Is that like what
Oh,
we have
look
in
at that.
Germany in Wiesbaden?
Let's go down.
That's a mineralwasser.
Yeah. So we have here we are at a natural spring called Stahlbrunnen. So as you can see, Stahlbrunnen, and this is very high in minerals and very good for the urinary tract. Depending on the minerals, those natural waters are used for different purposes. Right here is very good for the urinary tract. Let's have a sip. Town of foundations and medical springs. As we mentioned, every spring here has different content of minerals, and depending on what minerals they have, they've been used for different purposes. This is the one we just have seen. This is how it looks like Bad Schwalbach in 1953, 1924.
Like a seal.
This is how it was before in the old times. People come here for a cure. 1888.
Bad Langenschwalbach. Now 1860 bis 1886.
1780. Wow, that was a
1780.
long time ago. So enjoying this wonderful stroll. And yeah, that's the end of our stop here in Bad Schwalbach. We're going out to the car and continuing our small tour to Wisperstrasse. So we're now here on the Wisperstrasse, on a very famous scenic road going through the Taunus along the river called Wisper. And I'll show you a few clips. Lush. Lush is already on the Rhine. That's where the Wisper flows in the Rhine. The Wisper is just on the left side of us. So I made a quick stop here at the small bridge so we can see this river called Wisper. Flowing down and following the whole time, going until Lush. There it flows in the Rhine River. This river here has a lot of trouts. A small stop here along the Wisper at a very famous place called Laukenmühle, where you have beautiful trouts. You can even buy the trouts. You can see it over there, Wisperforelle. Right up there we have a ruin, a former small castle. And let's go and see down there. Mühle means mill, so of course you can imagine we're talking about a water mill. This is the one that was here before, working in the old times, where the water from the Wisper was flowing down, making turn this big wheel. It's a beautiful place to rest, famous place for and motorcycle riders. They come here in groups, make a nice tour. So here we are at the Lockenmühle, make a small stop. Lucy, we ordered some food, we're hungry. So Lucy ordered the typical Schweineschnitzel. Hungry? So,
Very.
a typical Schweineschnitzel. And me, I ordered venison. That's actually deer in this case. I'm eating deer, hunted here in this region, together with knödel and red cabbage, rotkohl. Is it good? Deer
Venison.
from this region,
Okay.
with raspberry,
Rice
small red
berry.
berries that we find here in the mountains.
And
And red cabbage.
red cabbage. Okay. And mine is with salad and Jäger schnitzel with French fries, pommes, they call it here. With apple shorlet.
Here is lean meat.
Lean meat. Wow, very nice. Okay.
So that's it. Now we're continuing. We are full. Then back to the car. And continuing until Lush. Let's go. So we're having a walk here in the woods. Way too much, we're so full. Going along the Wisper. This is slate. You can see it comes out like this. Big ferns, very lush. Oh yeah. Instead of going down to Lush, we decided to make a left turn and go to Wisperstrasse via Pressberg, and here on top with a beautiful scenic view. Beautiful mountains of Taunus. Look at this. Going down to the Rhine River. Going to Winkel. So we arrived at the Rhine River here in Winkel. Wonderful place to sit down and relax. Canadian geese. So right there in the distance you can see a barge with a Swiss flag. It's quite seldom, but you do find them. They come all the way from Switzerland and they go all the way down to Holland. Most of the barges here have German and Dutch flags. Here we have one from Switzerland. Well, it's a beautiful day. We hope you enjoyed our small outing. Hope to see you soon in the next video. Take care of yourself. And please don't forget now to subscribe. The adventure is ours. Bye.